Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway. So we're talking about DLC and all the DLC coming out for Arkham fucking City, whatever.
Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, could one use this argument, because right now it might actually make sense, in a world with nothing but shitty remakes and remastered editions and very few original IPs coming out per year, will DLC actually be worth getting? Because when you think about it, with most of the games that are coming out now for current gen consoles, for like PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, are remastered editions of previous games that have already been out,
or like the trilogy,
60 frames per second and 1080p,
or like games that have like compilations that have like a trilogy, like the Killzone trilogy or Devil May Cry.
So, is DLC okay now, because we're getting fewer original IPs per year?
Yeah,
and so is DLC actually okay now because it's making these games last a little bit longer, like Destiny, with whatever the expansion pack was for that just came out recently.
Well, I mean,
and then expansions are constantly coming out for Dark Souls too.
Yeah,
would it be okay now because the more and more these games keep fucking advancing?
Yeah,
the harder it is for these for these developers to shit out more of these games per year.
Yeah,
so that's why all these newer IPs, these original ideas, are getting spread out. And maybe that's why we're seeing more of a rise in DLC, is to keep the games that we already have last a little bit longer. Have you ever looked at it?
I mean,
because I've been thinking about that.
I mean,
recently.
looking at, there are some games, like some of the DLCs, that can actually last you longer. I mean, they're in the DLC for like Arkham Knight, like Harley Quinn's Revenge. Looking at that side story and the Batgirl side story, it's not worth it because it's really short. Yeah. It's a really short gameplay.
How much is it, too?
It's like 8 minutes, 9 minutes, the gameplay, and it's like...
How much is
about like $15.
$15 for 8 minutes worth of gameplay.
Yeah, and, that's the one that... See Dash Brando? Shout out to Dash Brando.
He just left the building.
Yeah.
Dash has left the building.
Yeah.
He just dashed out of here.
He just dashed out of here.
I wanted to give him a good, one more handshake before, before the holidays and all that, because I won't be able to see him for another 2 weeks, but he dashed. He dashed out of here.
He'll be back. Yeah. Don't worry. You'll see him.
Yep.
But yeah, like as in Arkham Knight, looking at the side missions that they have for the game, I think... that's coming up. Maybe it will, last it. It will actually help last the game a little bit, but
give the game a little bit of longevity.
Yeah, it's just that what I fear mostly about, if they're going to be putting in like the side missions for Mr. Freeze, Ra's al Ghul, Mad Hatter, all those guys, I feel like they're going to limit it by 8 minutes or 10 minutes of gameplay, like the same way on how they did it for Harley Quinn's Revenge.
Right.
Harley Quinn's Revenge 2.0 or whatever they want to call it right now.
Right.
And I really hope that they actually take the time and make it a bit longer.
Yeah.
And some of the skins that they have there, they look cool and all, but what I mostly fear is that, I want the game to get, last a bit longer. And because the story is good in the video game, just that I wish that there are some things that they can expand on, because sometimes it kind of leaves you like a cliffhanger on some of the gameplay in Arkham Knight and in Mortal Kombat X. I hear that they're going to be coming out with a Combat 2 pack, which is going to, to me, it kind of sucks because we have Combat Pack 1, and now they're coming out with Combat Pack 2 because they're going to be bringing in more skins for the new generation characters, and they're bringing in 4 other new characters into the game. And I just heard that Spawn might make it to the game. And,
there goes the RKJ man.
The RKJ man.
Everybody's leaving, man. Everybody's leaving us.
But yeah, like Mortal Kombat X, the DLC, it's actually really tempting. But I really think that they should also focus on, if they're gonna be bringing in DLC. I wish they can, rely on some of the forgotten characters that didn't make it to the next generation Mortal Kombat.
Right.
And that's another one that
Smoke.
Yeah.
My favorite. My boy.
Yeah, Smoke. I think Smoke might make it. That's another one because the last Mortal Kombat, Smoke was my favorite. They actually improved on them.
Yeah, man.
But I know that they want to bring in Spawn, so that's another one that they want to do. That's another part.
I'd love to put Spawn up against Jason.
Yeah,
It's Jason Voorhees. Fuck him up.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they brought in Predator because that's also another guy that they haven't brought in.
They were trying to do that for the last Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but they brought in Freddy Krueger in that one.
Yeah, he was kind of lame. I bought him,
Mm-hmm.
and I was not too impressed. But I do like his fatalities.
Yeah.
Yes. I think his fatalities are pretty cool, where he pretty much like shoves you in an oven or a furnace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that one, yeah. Just like in the movie, then. Right?
And then he like drags you to hell, basically, and like a pool of your opponent's blood bursts out of the floor.
I saw that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty
Freddy.
cool.
Yeah, Freddy, it's good that he didn't come to the next one because it's good that they brought in Jason and Predator in this one.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Predator should have been there in a while, since the very beginning.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it was all copyright.
Yeah.
They're having problems with that because Predator is owned by Fox, and Mortal Kombat right now is owned by Warner Brothers. That's a crossover.
Yeah, that's
it's a complete crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're going to be doing business again the next time, hopefully in the future, but well, let's see what happens,
I would definitely say if you don't have Mortal Kombat 10 yet, then wait.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till all this awesome DLC comes out.
Yeah,
and you can get the collector's edition, collector with a K, because it's Mortal Kombat with a K.
Yeah.
And just wait for that to come down a little bit in price. Or if you have the money, then get it at the $60 it's initially released for, the full complete edition.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it'll be re-released at $60.
Right. Oh yeah, they will.
Collectors or the complete edition,
or the Fighting Game of the Year edition.
Yeah.
Because they always do that for Spike TV Game Awards, where after that certain game is nominated or won Video Game of the Year, later on they come out with Video Game of the Year edition with all the DLC that you guys purchased months ago.
Yeah.
When the game was released, or a year ago.
So Eric, you bring us a question. Do we hate DLC?
Do we hate it?
Yeah, because we might be giving people that impression right now that we just absolutely despise DLC.
I mean, looking at the DLC, yes, it's tempting. Yeah. Yes, I wish the word unlocking would still exist.
Yeah.
And because that's the word that I always grew up with. But now that looking at these companies, how they're becoming greedy, like EA games, like Battlefront, and I'm not going to
Sims 4.
Sims 4.
Oh my God, that's the worst one ever. Right? Yeah, that is the worst one yet by EA.
Oh God,
far worse than Battlefront. Oh my God.
I mean, like these greedy companies, they will use DLC as a way to lure the people, and they will give you shitty DLC. Costumes, if they're good or not. I don't know for them, but only for those who are into the franchise, Battlefront. I'm pretty sure they're gonna sucker people in, for the DLC for it.
You know what you get for the digital deluxe version of Sims 4?
What?
If you just pay the extra $10.
A poster?
No, not a poster.
Just like Battlefront.
Just a couple more crappy outfits, a hot dog costume, and hamburger cake.
What?
Which
serious?
It's and clown makeup.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's it.
What the fuck?
Literally it. All things that are available in Saints Row the Third.
Yeah.
All the same options available in Saints Row the Third without any DLC.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's retarded.
No, that's just robbing you, man. That's just robbing people's money.
Yeah.
They did the same thing with Street Fighter versus Tekken. Where, they did that because what happened...
They charged you for Mega Man when he was already on the disc?
Yeah. Not just Mega Man, but also other characters from Tekken and Street Fighter, some of them from Final Fight that were included in the game, and also most of the characters from Tekken 6. You had to purchase them, but all you did was just like you purchased $2 or $3 for the character, and then later on, it's already been on the disc.
Wow.
And that's why Capcom right now, I'm really frustrated because I used to love Capcom.
Capcom.
But now I kind of question it,
Kind of don't trust them anymore, especially with their history with Resident Evil, making bad games. Not just that Resident Evil has now become an action game series. It's just, well, even as an action game series, they're not good games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like, Part 6 for Resident Evil, I mean, looking at it, it is, good action, but then...
It's okay.
Yeah, but, like, it's okay. I would say mediocre.
It's all it is just... a bunch of monsters coming at me all at the same time, blah, 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 and then shoot as fast as you possibly can, and
I mean, they empowered,
like just it's not even that good. It's not even that fun. Right. It's just it's not even a good challenge. It's just throw a shit ton of monsters in one area. Have your character have to run through them, and it's like, and it turns into a chase sequence.
I mean,
and you just have to. Oh no, there's one big giant monster coming after me.
Yeah.
Oh no, we got to shoot him down as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Oh no, okay, now we're gonna run to the other characters that we can also play as in this game.
When me and my cousin, we were playing the game Part 6, it really felt like that our characters were like empowered, and they made him like fucking jacked up on steroids, and I'm like, what the hell? What happened?
I'm sorry, but the story sucked.
Yeah,
the dialogue.
There's a lot of cutscenes. There's a lot of cutscenes in the game.
There's a lot of quick time events too that aren't good at all. That are actually way worse than Resident Evil 4's quick time events.
Have you seen the DLC for it? Have you? No. Yeah,
there's DLC.
There's DLC for it.
Oh my God.
See, that's why.
So anyway, to go back to my question, do we really hate DLC? Well, no, not really. It's just there's good DLC and there's bad DLC. There's DLC that's actually worth buying if it's, maybe like if it's like $5 for a mission that's going to at least last you a half hour. That's good.
Yeah.
Like there's some good Saints Row the Third DLC, and then there's some like DLC is just not even worth. Don't even worry about it. You can miss it.
Yeah.
You can miss it. And then there's like some stuff that should just be unlockable in the game.
Yeah.
Like the shark gun, where you point at someone, you point a gun at someone, you fire it, and then a shark comes out of the concrete beneath them and eats them alive. That you would believe in a weapon like that would exist in a world like Saints Row. Because Saints Row is just so balls to the wall.
Yeah.
Fucking Looney Tunes.
Right.
That a gun like that would be completely believable in a world like Saints Row.
Yeah.
And it should have already been in there.
Yeah.
And it should just be unlockable. Because if you're capable of unlocking playing your character as a blow-up doll or a toilet with invisible feet, if that's unlockable, then the freaking shark gun should be unlockable.
Right. Yeah, I feel the same way about the Devil May Cry game, the DMC, the one that came out in 2013. I mean, there is one DLC that does tempt me, and it will last me. It's Virgil's Downfall, which is the side mission for Virgil, and that looks good. That's actually one of them that I actually want to purchase. But all the others, like if you want to purchase like a scythe or a weapon, and just to make you look good, to me the game already looks good. The game it looks fantastic because that game they did take the time and make the game look good and the gameplay look awesome. And I don't think purchasing another site just to make the game look good.
Very sexy.
I don't think.
Oh.
Just to make it look sexy.
Oh yes.
I don't think it's worth purchasing the scythe or the weapon just to make it look good. But other than that, some of that DLC, just ignore it.